watchers, spirits of above and below, what messages do we need to hear to guide us into the coming days for our highest well-being? What messages? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay, so there was a bit of jumping out. There was a point where a lot of cards were coming out in refocus. So there's a lot to be said here. The first card that I believe, as I felt, popped out is the Two of Flames in the actual place where I would place the first card. It was in the reverse and it was covered, it was face down. Okay? So this is in the background. It's a major player here. This Two of Wands, again, being able to see into the future, see beyond, see your goals. I feel like you may have had a hard time doing this of late. Maybe you find it hard to envision success for yourself. I say success because the card that popped out after, I believe, was the Six of Flames. There's success here. And there was reason that flew to the side, diagonal. So reason comes into play here. There's something about the thoughts, the reasoning, your reasoning around your success, and you being able to see into the future on the success. Again, reason is neither here nor there. It's in limbo, or it's malleable, or it changes. There's something about using reason here. But also success was upright. And it fell beneath the Two of Flames. And what fell in my lap as the last card when I knew it was finished? Yes, the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Chalices. So success is yours. I believe that this Two of Flames here is in the past, or could be moving into the past as you move forward. There may be some unseen visionary skills about to pop on scene for you. You may be developing these skills right now in your inner world. You haven't quite seen them manifest yet. Again, not seeing things manifest yet, but it's definitely in the works, because victory is yours. Again, be careful the way you look at things logically, look at things reasonably. Don't get up in your head either way about unrealistic expectations. And when you do this, when you engage and accept reality for what it is, and take time to sit with yourself and where you're going, the Ten of Chalices. This is here. Success and really good emotional fulfillment is here with whatever you're doing. Now, there's something that you're doing, or some pursuit of yours, that is a far-reaching goal, and you may have put this goal down. Again, it was in reverse, and it forced me to flip it around. So there's something about you taking control of something you may have put down in the past and bringing it back to life. There is that too, and you'll be very victorious in this. There may be some kind of chaotic, confused energy for a while, a little bit, but again, using this reason and just taking it step by step and going through the logical processes, breaking things down, doing step-by-step work, and being reasonable about it, that's going to lead you to your success. Okay? Yeah. So this Two of Flames could be either something that you put down and you're bringing back to life, that you have, it was a goal of yours, and you may have lost hope, but now you're seeing with new eyes. And again, I also feel like there's an ability here that's coming online for some of you, if not all of you actually, on some level. If you're here doing spiritual work, I feel like this is going to happen sooner or later. It's a promising read. Okay. Success. Reason. Fulfillment. 1 second. I'm feeling, what am I feeling here? To elaborate on this. It feels good. It feels good. Here we go. Let's go to clarifying on some of this here. Shock of the new. Okay, yeah, there's something new coming in, or something that you're seeing with new eyes. You're illuminating something with your bold energy, I feel. Something forceful coming from you in a, not forceful is the word I'm looking for, assertive. You're being more assertive about moving forward. You are moving forward where you were once stagnant. That's right. You're moving forward where you're once stagnant on this thing that, and it feels new to you, even though you put it down. If not, then you need to pick something back up that you lost sight of, that you lost hope on, because of thinking of it in a certain way, seeing it with new eyes. Again, I'm also with these new abilities coming online. It's going to be shocking when they do come online. Possibly there may be some really strong ways they manifest in your life that may be somewhat shocking to your senses. Every journey starts with a single step. Wherever you put this thing down, you pick it back up again and you start out again. You're starting out again. You're starting on this new journey again. But you have already whatever it is that you put down, with how far you got along on it, or whatever changes you want to make, or however you're walking with this thing in a new way, is a new journey for you. It feels good. It feels very heart-centered. It definitely feels like, okay, yeah, it definitely feels like putting yourself out there, but it really feels like it's going to open you up here in the heart chakra, because it's something you really love. And when you pick it back up again, you're going to realize, like, wow, I really need to put this out no matter what, because of how good this makes me feel just to do this, because it needed to be put out there. It is already with you. Yeah, what you already have, that you're transforming into something new, pushing it forward, making it, transforming it into something else, into a newer version of itself, but releasing it too into the universe. You're releasing this transformed, whatever step that it's already at, that you're changing, that you're revamping, that you're remixing, you're redoing, and you're throwing it out there. You're releasing it to the universe. And a lot of growth and transformation is going to happen. Yeah, a lot of transformation. So you're probably going to make quite a few changes to this thing. Or it's definitely going to transform you because it's going to open you up in ways that you didn't feel like you could be opened up. Okay? Because this is a really strong part of you and your mission. After the storm, yeah, okay, yeah, you, again, really getting this idea that you put this down, that you lost hope on this endeavor, this goal that you had. Uh-huh. I'm really feeling that now. After the storm, and you're picking it back up, the sun is out now, and you're able to really carry it off into this new journey, this new world that you're creating for yourself. You're bringing it into the mix. Yeah. It's definitely something that you have already have quite a bit of stuff on, or it's been in the mix for a while and you put it down for a while. You may have almost lost hope on it. Again, really had to turn that card around and really, yeah, it was about something didn't manifest in a certain way. You put it down, you focused on other things, you know, your livelihood, what you had to do to survive, and now you're picking that back up. Big bold vision. Big bold vision. Shock of the new. You have this vision. It is a big, bold vision for you. And so when you put it down, you put down this really amazing, expansive part of you. Throat chakra, a lot in this reading as well. Getting your voice heard, getting out there. Third eye. It's something that really is visual. You can visualize it. There's something about the way it is possibly a spiritual, doesn't have to be, but it probably is connected to something like that. Healing or spiritual arts or something. Healing, sound healing. Something. The visual arts. It's something that you'll know what it is, okay? There's a lot of things it could be. But definitely feeling a spiritual pull to this. Something that is meant for you to do. And it is a very bold thing that you're doing. Be the hunter, not the hunted. Interesting. This came out. We got 2 owls here. Okay? Alright. Be the hunter, not the hunted. In relation to this read. Hold on one second. Okay. I do feel possibly that you may have, if you are talking to this channel and you've watched some of the videos, you may have felt like you've been hunted before. You could have been wronged, you could have been slandered, whatever this was, that also affected you from getting out there. It affected you from moving forward, among other things. Among your disappointment, this after the storm is about a lot of things. I feel like these are definitely tied together, even with the owls, but I also feel with what they're saying that there was a storm, there was some kind of trauma here, and now you're called to be the assertive one, to move things forward. And if anyone comes at you, it's not going to matter. You're the one that should be on the prowl here. You're the one that should be putting yourself out there. Look at the look on this owl's face. I mean, wow. Take a look at that owl face. Yeah, that owl's serious. That owl is serious. Also, too, with hunting, with focusing on what you want to achieve in that way as well, too, okay? But whatever you've survived it. And now you're coming out of this in a brand new, very strong way. I feel like you are very intimidating now. People are very intimidated by you. Maybe they don't want to look into your eyes. The ones that have wronged you, the ones that want to wrong you or want to see you fail, they can't look at you. They can't look at your eyes. I've had this happen to me. You know, it's very common. Obviously, not everyone does it, but it happens enough to be like, this is really strange. But they can't look at you because you're intense, or they feel you know something, or you're so strong. Like, they can see the strength in your eyes, in your gaze, and they can't handle it. And that's tough on them because they shouldn't have messed around. Okay? Yeah, they shouldn't have. Seeing the true you. This is really going to expose who you are to yourself. You're being true to yourself. You're seeing the true you and you're being true to yourself. Also, there's something about your glare, or your look here, that they feel that you see through them, which you probably do, because these people, I've had strangers do it though, so I don't know what it is. I've had people close their eyes when they look at me. Like, I know I'm not a gorgeous movie star, but I'm not that. God, I don't get it. Like, I mean, I guess I get it, but I mean, I've heard explanations of why, but I'm just like, it's just weird. People act very strange. And when you're on the spiritual journey, you're gonna really, it's not an easy journey. Okay, like when you get deep into spirituality, I'm not talking about the surface level spirituality, which is fine, whatever, you know, everyone has their own path. When you get deep into this stuff, when you really focus on that and you're open about it, like you're not hiding it, you're gonna have people react to you in very different ways. Okay, but yeah, there's something about you that's intense. Again, with this sight here, bold vision, shock of the new, and the eyes of this owl, and the eyes seeing, you also, as well, with these eyes, can see into other realms. You have visions. Again, with this gift that's going to expand for you. I'm getting also that there is a spiritual gift that is expanding for you. Yeah. New visions. You may have always had visions. You may have had visions in the past. And you're just going to receive more. You're going to have upgrades. It's good if you spend time in meditation. That will help you. This is impressive, what you're doing. It's bold, it's impressive, it's intimidating. I mean, you may not think so. You may like, oh wow, that's really great, but some people they're really intimidated. Move your body to move your emotion. You're asked to move your body in whatever way is comfortable for you to really get that energy moving. This is going to help you in this journey. It's going to help you remove blockages. It's going to just help you really move into things. It's also going to calm your nerves down. It's going to help you connect. Again, get you into a flow state. It's going to help with a lot of things. You might try a moving meditation. Spacious mind and soul. Yes, exactly. You're very expansive. You're an expansive person in general, but you're going to have more expansion going on. And also to not only in your spiritual life, which, you know, that's the gifts that are going to expand, but also in your physical world, your manifestations, because you're moving this thing forward. You're moving your body, but you're also moving this thing forward, this project, this thing that you're doing. You're moving it forward. It's going to be very expansive. It's going to expand you out even more. Your soul knows. Yeah, this is a soul mission. This is why I said, like, it's going to open you up. It's going to expand yourself out because it is very soul driven. It is very dharmic. It is very part of your divine path that you follow this. Okay? Very important. That's why it feels so good to move forward on this. Ha! Release old patterns. And what is that? Is that an owl? Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, it's not an owl. What is this? Wait, hold on. Okay. It's not an owl. But there's some birds here. They look like... Maybe there's some kind of dove? Anyways, whatever it is, you're releasing. And these patterns on it. Yeah, you're releasing your old patterns. And you're making something new. Again, you're releasing the... After the storm, right? And you're releasing this trauma. And you're standing... You're moving into your big, bold vision and your shock of the new, right? You know, you're moving forward on your journey. Every journey starts with a step. You're releasing these old patterns by doing this. Okay? And it's going to lead to a really fulfilling, emotionally fulfilling, and just a huge success for you and your power, your inner power. A huge victory for you. So yeah, this is wonderful. Stick with it. This is a great new beginning for you. Yeah, if if you've been feeling the call to pick something back up that you have, do it. Just open whatever it is. If it's a file, open it up. If it's a book or like a sketchbook, open it up. If it's easel or paint, whatever medium it is, if it's a musical thing, whatever it is, you need to pick this thing back up and move it forward. Or you could have just done this, but it's going to feel really great, and you really do need to move it forward in any way possible, step by step. Doesn't have to happen overnight, but you do need to be consistent about it and get it out in whatever form it takes, little by little. You don't have to share it. You do have to move it forward, though, and see it to completion. Okay? See this to completion, whatever form and completion it takes. It needs to be done, okay? This is a really important message. This, whatever this is, needs to get out there. Okay? Whatever you're working on needs to get out there. So, yeah, it's very important. Okay? This is part of your path. You're part of your spiritual path. So many blessings, okay? This is wonderful for you. Peace.